Hello, viewer, because there's probably only one of you. I found this cool new game called Ultimate General Civil War, and now I'm gonna play it.
A house divided against itself cannot stand. This government cannot endure permanently.
Why does he sound
Half
Polish?
slave and half free.
I don't think that was really Abraham.
I rise, Mr. President, for the purpose of announcing to the Senate that I have satisfactory evidence that the state of Mississippi, by a solemn ordinance of her people in convention assembled, has declared her separation from the United States.
This is a pretty cool strategy game. It's got really strong AI, and I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty, which is Legendary mode. This took me a while to figure out. I actually played and lost this particular mission a lot. But I've gotten a lot better now, and I'm going to play through this whole campaign and show you how I do it. So to start, we're trying to attack this fort that's in the upper right of this map. And we are severely under strength compared to the enemy. They are also reinforcing the fort with troops coming from the west. So I need to speed my troops up to intercept theirs before they can reinforce the fort. Because if they even get one of their reinforcement brigades into the fort, I can't take it. So we're going to rush across this river here. I'm sending my cavalry and skirmishers to the left into the woods, which will conceal their approach and give them an opportunity to flank some skirmishers that I'm about to run into on this road. And there we go, there's the skirmishers. So you notice I'm also rushing my infantry brigades north, which is using up their condition. Which is a very important statistic, basically means how worn out the guys are. But I can't stop. I have to run right through these skirmishers. I can't let them slow me down. And the skirmishers, actually on legendary difficulty, are almost half the size of my full strength brigades, which is a little bit ridiculous, but we're going to deal with them with cavalry, as you'll see. If I can get them in the open, I can run them down with my cavalry. It's very effective. So as soon as they got out into an open area where I knew they weren't going to get behind the trees again, I was able to run them down. They're going to go into a full retreat panic mode here pretty soon. Right into the river. And you can see we ran into the other infantry division up here. So I don't want to rush my cavalry in there to get shot. Back off. We weren't able to destroy that skirmisher group, but we effectively destroyed it. And I got a little melee going on over here, so I'm going to move my cavalry to deal with the other skirmishers. Meanwhile, I've got my skirmishers at this little farmhouse next to the river. And they're taking cover, so they have a good cover bonus. So does my brigade up there. And they're being charged. So if I get my general over here, he'll give aura bonuses to my infantry. And I'm actually getting a flanking bonus with my skirmishers on that infantry brigade. Okay, now I'm going to just move all of my forces over here to the river and try to hold it. And I want to make sure my general's giving his bonus to these guys, because I don't want them to retreat. I need them to hold that building. Now we've got our reinforcements coming up from the south, but I'm not going to run them, because I want them to maintain some of their condition, so they're fresh for the battle. Second Ohio is going to rush me down here. Looks like they're going to take this spot. I can't do much, but I can fall back into the trees and keep shooting at them. I'm going to have to rotate so I don't get flanked. try and route the 3rd Ohio Brigade. I'm going to try and run down the rest of his skirmishers here with my cavalry from the north. Alright, 3rd Ohio is retreating. Let's focus on 2nd Ohio. Okay, things are going fairly well. 3rd Ohio is retreated. I need to destroy the 2nd Ohio. And hopefully, finally, finish off this skirmish. Siegfried's brigade down to press the enemy. Hopefully get some more fire in on the 2nd Ohio. The skirmishers are probably going to be destroyed. Yep, they're dead. And they're rushing me. Obviously recovered enough condition. Well, this could be bad since they outnumber me. I do have cavalry to the north, so I'm going to try and intercept. I'm going to try and flank them from the north with my cavalry. Oh, that was terrible. Wow. Okay, this is going to be risky, but I'm going to rush them. I'm going to charge them from both sides. Melee. Charge them with the cavalry at the same time. I'm going to charge them with my infantry. And hope they break. Keep my general in there to keep my morale up. Oh man, he just slaughtered my cavalry. And my infantry is already exhausted, so no more charge bonus. And yeah, he still kind of outnumbers me too. But if I keep my general in there, and I've got cavalry, so that is a big advantage. Here's my reinforcements. They're coming up, actually just in the nick of time. Be able to surround these guys now and push them back. Oh, and look, cavalry's got them on the run. Perfect. Now I can completely surround 2nd Ohio while my cavalry chases down the 3rd Ohio. We're just getting mass fire. Look at that. Yeah, he's going to run back to his cover bonus. Even with that cover bonus, which might be really high, being surrounded like that, and his morale condition was probably really low too. They're probably even getting low on, well, I don't know if they're low on supplies yet. Probably. So I just need to keep chasing them. Because I need to attack the fort, and I can't worry about them threatening my rear flank while I'm attacking the fort. It would have been nice to completely destroy these guys, but I might have to settle for just, retreating them to the edge of the map or something and trying to hold them there. Because I can't actually afford the time it would take to chase them down with my entire army and then go back to assault the fort. I wouldn't have, my entire army would be exhausted even trying to do that, and I don't think I'd have enough time to make it all the way across. So what I'm going to do is move my army up into position, get them into position to attack, and I'm going to chase these guys down with my skirmishers and my cavalry. My cavalry looks like it's going to get them way off the edge of the map. That's good. The skirmishers, if you notice, they haven't taken a single death yet, and they've been dishing it out. Look at this, 129 kills, 0 deaths. If you look in the bottom left. And anyway, I can put them inside this house here for probably 100% cover bonus. There we go. And now hopefully And possibly, these 200 guys can hold these 500-some guys at least long enough that I can launch an assault on that fort. I'm not going to waste any time either. One of them died. 206 soldiers. Or maybe he didn't die, maybe he was just injured. He still says 0 deaths. So really the trick to what I'm doing here is I'm using my morale advantage and the fact that these guys probably have terrible condition, and since they just got routed a bunch of times, they're not likely to charge or anything. So I can keep them at bay from a superior position here with half as many guys. If they do try to attack me, I can probably rout them. And here, of course, the cavalry, as long as I just stay on them, they're going to keep panicking and retreating, as long as I don't let up. So, if I let up, though, if I let up even a little bit, this guy's going to turn around and kick my ass. Same thing here. I can't retreat from that position. Like, if I leave the cover of that house, they're just going to annihilate me. But if they leave the cover of the woods, I'm probably going to rout them, and game over for them. We'll see. He might be able to assault me once he recovers enough condition, but I can hold him for now. And do some pretty good damage, too, apparently. Taking a lot of casualties down there now that we're stuck in the woods where I don't have the bonus for being out in the open plains. My guys are exhausted. They're going to stop routing at some point, so I'm just calling off here. I'm going to save the rest of the cavalry for... Get out of there. If I had left them down there, they would just all eventually die. The whole cavalry brigade or regiment or whatever it is would have just disbanded. Okay, so these guys have ceased firing for some reason. Oh, they were just barely out of range. So those guys backed off, I guess. And I'm kind of holding off here, recovering condition on those guys. I'm not really sure if it's going to make a big difference to this or not, but I kind of want to get my cavalry back up before I assault the fort. I've had this attack go sideways on me before when I assault the fort. Not usually from a really strong position like this, but I've had bizarre, unexpected things happen. The AI is actually pretty unpredictable at times. So, if I can get my cavalry up there, it's probably a good idea too. And I think I can do it without risking the other guys coming back. Split my forces up a little bit here so I can flank them a little bit. Hopefully those guys are, yeah, they're resupplied. And wait for my cavalry to get into position, and I will launch my attack. Oh shit. Okay, they're just gonna rush me, I guess. We got a long ways to go. Still. I was hoping to avoid having to deal with them, and I don't really want to turn around and fight them and wear out my soldiers before I attack that fort. So I'm actually going to try and assault the fort now. My plan will be to take the fort and then turn around and face their counterattack. Which, if I do take the fort, that little infantry regiment is not going to pose much of a challenge. I should be able to slow them down too, but if they're not even running around. General up there. So I massively outnumber this guy, and if I just charge him from all directions here, I'll take it. There are artillery behind him that should pose another challenge. These guys are going to surrender too, they've got to. They got nowhere to go. Destroyed battery A and battery B. Test this coastal fort. Alright, I've captured the coastal fort. Just gotta destroy battery B now. I've achieved all of the victory conditions. Looks like the first Ohio just surrendered. Kill this battery B. Yep, got it. Now we have to prepare for their counterattack. Okay, some time has passed, so we don't have all the same units available to us. But we do have Siegfried and Kemper. I'm going to break off some skirmishers from my stronger brigades here and use them to scout enemy positions. I'm going to send these guys to this church with the sight bonus so I can see the surrounding countryside. And my cannons are just going to fight these ironclads. There's not much I need to do about that. Oops, sent the wrong guys out. Get back in there. Okay, I'm going to send one group of guys to the west. I'm going to screw that up. Anyway, one guy's to the west, and the other guy's down south, and hopefully I can spot the enemy. One thing you'll notice right now is they've got that little eyeball with a cross through it. That just means they're invisible to the enemy right now. They're concealed, or they're behind a ridge, or getting cover, or whatever. If that eyeball goes away, then I know I've been spotted. Like these guys, I just spotted them, so if they had an eyeball, they don't anymore. Let's see, let's see if I can go around to their north. Oh, they just spotted me, and there's some guys close. So I'm gonna stop and face them from this high cover position. Looks like advanced scouts. I'm gonna move these guys down and see if I can get some pot shots in at their rear. Is that a dirty thing to say? There's my cavalry that's left over from the last mission. I'm gonna move them over here behind the inclines. Flank on them here, given that they are in the trees. I'm really just trying to slow them down. So the point is to make them run around and use up their condition and use up their time. This is succeeding about as well as it can on Legendary mode. Now, I've done this before with 3 skirmishers instead of 2, and it just doesn't work. It's not that the skirmishers aren't effective, it's that you don't have enough guys to pull off the attack. Really, the margins on what you need to hold off this attack before are super thin. Like, it's hard to make it through the first part of this mission with enough guys still alive that you can make it through the second part of the mission. But I think we're gonna do it. So, we'll see. See, the enemy has field guns and supply wagons back there. I'm going to try and swing my cavalry all the way behind and intercept those, see if I can take out maybe one of their artillery units. And these guys are just retreating into an open field. I can't do anything. Oh. left, and they're hiding out in the trees. I don't think I can do the eventually general too. If I had more cavalry, I could pose a threat back here, but I can't. I'm just gonna disengage. Oh, if it would not be. Oh, ooh! Ha! So much for those guys. Oh shit. Our brigades routed each other. I wasn't even watching. Okay, so just rotating brigades there. Got my fresh ones up on the wall. The ones that just routed or hang out. Looks like the artillery took out one of the ironclads, so at least there's that. Now I've got to deal with all these guys. But here come my reinforcements. So as long as I can get these guys inside the walls, I should be good. Alright, now I've got everybody inside the fort. If they do take the walls, I've got other guys on the inside ready to open fire, do a counterattack, and I can rotate exhausted soldiers out with fresh ones. And I've got plenty of supplies, so hopefully I can hold this until the timer runs out. gonna swap Siegfried out with some fresh troops here. I'll wait until he gets down to 200 troops. Once he gets down to 200, I'm gonna have him fall back, and I'm gonna move some fresh troops up. So that volley took him down to 205. Probably the next volley. Oh, 200 exactly. Decide to charge me right when I do that. Crap. You see how I've got my defensive line set up? So even though they took the walls, I can still hold the fort. Counting on the cannons and better positioning to make up the difference for having inferior numbers here. And right now, he's only got 2 infantry brigades, now 3 engaged. I've had my 3 engaged this whole time, plus the cannons. not going to charge me right now since I just beat them back and my position's pretty strong. They probably have low condition and low morale. But the danger is that they outnumber me, and they're going to just wear me down. As you can see, they're killing me just as fast, if not faster than I'm killing them. And eventually, my guys are going to retreat from the wall, so I'm going to move this brigade in position to take over that western section of the wall. And that's it. That's how you beat the first mission. Look at that casualty rate. 2-to-1 just about. And my strength, I was less than half. Them Yankees trying to take my property. Alright, so those prisoners that we captured get exchanged for extra recruits. And that does it for episode 1, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.